Hi everybody, this is MH I'm Mark, bringing you a little reveal of HGA, my return of 10 cards. It was 30-day return, turned into about 65 to 70 days. That's okay. I mean, they're going through some issues and things like that and whatnot. So just wanted to bring these returns to you. Everything is expected. I tried to do this as a blind reveal. I have to reshoot this. There were some issues with my last video, so I now know what the grades are, unfortunately, but I still wanted to share it with you and give you my thoughts on HGA and where I think it's going to stand in the grading community going forward. Just my opinion, good, bad, or indifferent. I use all the grading companies, SGC, CSG, BGS, PSA, but I figured out how to use them all, and HGA was the last one I was going to try. I still have a 20 card submission for 60 days down there. Anyhow, to get into this, I just want to do it up quick. Here's my first one, Alvin Kamara rookie card optic, 9 mint, 9, 8.5 surface, 9, 9.5. So I figured this would get a 9. So not unhappy with that. My next one is a 9 mint Cameron Johnson, 9 corners, 9.5 surface, 9 edges, and 9.5 centering. This is the Groove edition. Again, I knew this would probably get a 9, so it's only 0.5 away from a 9.5, but it was going to be flip of a coin, so is what it is. Again, HGA centering, they grade the back and the front pretty much the same, where a lot of companies let the back go a little bit, so that's kind of tough. I messed the label up on this one, forgot to change it, and should have been on the gold wave, but I inadvertently forgot to change it and it went to team color, so that's why it looks so wonky. Anyhow, Gem Mint 9.5, 9 corners, 9 surface, 10 edges, and 9.5 centering. I did think this was going to get a gem and whatnot, but like I said, I kind of screwed it up. Oh, and it also had a 10 auto on the back. So the way they do it, they average out the grades. I'm more used to what BGS does, where they only give you a half-point crack, and if there's 2 9s, then it's probably going to be a 9. So, again, half point away from, not a half point, but I think this probably should have been. I guess I'm just partial to it, but it is what they do. So, anyhow, still a nice card. First Bowman Bailey Horn auto. My Anthony Volpe, Gem Mint, 9.5 corners, 9.5 surface, 9.5 edges, and 9 centering, so 0.5 away from a true gem. Thought it would get a true gem, but again, it's only 0.5 off. Could have gone either way. Centering does have, the back is off. I didn't realize when I sent it. It's a little off left to right, so I guess 9 centering is okay with it. So still not displeased with it. Still a, well, in their case, a 9.5 Gem Mint as well. My Jalen Hurts reactive green, 9.5 Gem Mint, corners 9.5, surface 9.5, edges 9, centering 9.5. So did a really good job on surface, but I mean, it's really close, almost a true gem, 0.5 off, so still a solid card. Cisco Sanchez, rookie card, refractor, 9 mint. I think they were a little harsh on the edges on this. Centering I can get away with a 9 because it's off back on the back, and again, they grade backs harder. But so I guess I can get with that. It's not terrible. I thought the edges could have been 9.5, but again, a 0.5 from a 9.5. Then it just comes down to subjective. LaMelo Ball Instant Impact. Not sure why I graded this, but it was a LaMelo. Got a little excited probably. Edges 9, centering 9, surface 9.5, corners 9. So yeah, I thought it would get a 9 and whatnot. So that's not a surprise. This one, again, 9.5, 9.5, edges 9, centering 9. Thought it could go 9.5 either way on the edges. It came. They thought 9. I thought 9.5. So I was again a 0.5 off for Gem Mint. But LaMelo Premier level rookie, still okay. Cracked Ice Zion, 9.5 Gem Mint. Again, forgot to change the label. Went to colors, team colors as opposed to card. Should have done it as card. But yeah, that's another thing. You can make a really, if you don't pay attention to all the stuff that's going on in their thing and you don't change it right, you can really kind of screw up your order with the labels and things like that if you're trying to do it too fast. And this was my first submission. I'm sure my other submission is going to have the same problem, but you really got to pay attention. I would probably, if you didn't want custom labels or anything else, just go with the card match. That's the safest instead of the team match, and then you'll at least match the card, and it's more consistent. I didn't want to get into custom labels because none of these cards really I'm not too crazy about, but thought that would gem as well. Anyhow, Mike Trout, this one was really solid. 9.5 corners, 9.5 surface, 9.5 centering, and a 9 edges. Knew it would gem and whatnot. So 2013 Topps update, Mike Trout. And I'm almost thinking about cracking this and sending it to PSA, but it's not that quite of quality of card, because I will only use PSA at $100. Don't get me into the $50 stuff. Like, everybody's going to get sucked into that, trying to send in an order at $50. It's no point. Just send your high-end stuff to PSA, $100 or up, then you don't have to worry about waiting, because they're turning that stuff around in about 3 weeks, and you're maximizing value for your higher end cards. The lower end stuff really shouldn't matter. You can send it to SGC, CSG, any of these card companies. They all grade the same. I've seen so many crossover cracks, and they're pretty solid. I mean, I've seen somebody submit from CSG, PSA, SGC, and they submitted it to HGA, and they all came back within 0.5, except one wacky grading company, and they were way out to lunch. But I would never use them anyhow. So as far as talking about grading comparability, the companies fall within that range. It's just what the market is going to want to value these as. Unfortunately, right now, like a Mike Trout in a 9.5 Gem Mint in an HGA case runs about a PSA 9. All the Gem Mints are about a PSA 9 value. So that's a bit of a problem with the marketplace. And with PSA opening their 130 square foot, leasing that 130 square foot unit and office in Jersey, that's going to change the landscape immensely for all these other third tier grading companies, be it BGS, be it anybody, because the crack and resub is going to get nuts. So population reports won't matter a lick from any of these companies pretty soon. PSA is just, everything's going to flood into PSA, because the only way they're going to be able to do anything is lower prices to get submissions and start filling up the other office. So third-party slabs, SGC, I don't care who it's going to be. Even BGS might even fall under this. But there's going to be an artificial suppression in the marketplace, I feel, that any slab that isn't a PSA slab will be artificially suppressed, just so people can buy them the cheapest, crack them, and resub to PSA. That's my feeling. We're only about a year and a half out from that. People are going to start buying up SGC slabs and all of these lower grade slabs just to hold on to them and then crack them and resub them to PSA. It's a sorry day for the hobby, but at the same time, the market is the market. Everybody knows that PSA is double BGS in their gem mint, even though, you know, the pristine in BGS is hard to get, but at the same time, it's about equivalent to a PSA 10 now. The black label is the only thing that is superior in all of the hobby, but the difference between a PSA 10 pristine and a PSA 10 black label is a feeling. That's how it works, guys. There is no other way to say it. The grader just feels that that card deserves a black label. So there's no math to it. So anyhow, yeah, so HGA, they're positioning the hobby. Their slabs are never going to be more than a PSA 9. Their gem mints sell for about a PSA 9 rate right now. That's just where the market's put them. But if you want a nice art card, or you have a really special card you want for your PC, their custom labeling is the only company you're going to be able to get that with. So if you want a really personal card and you really love that card and you're going to keep it forever, do it up nice, because that's what the secondary market's going to do with HGA. I feel is that they're going to turn HGA into art cards. So it's not going to be so much the card, it's going to be the slab itself, how it looks with the label and the card and everything else. And people might pay a premium for a really attractive card with a custom label and it's really special. So when you're selling your collection, you know, if people really want that card and it looks good, then that's it. It's going to be about how attractive the label with the slab is. It's not about the card with HGA. It's going to be what it looks like in your PC and how pretty it is. And people might pay a premium for those really, really sharp cards. But that's my opinion on that. Like, subscribe, comment below. I'm not out here to get anybody. All the grading card companies grade the same. You can argue that. That's your opinion. I've seen it over and over and over again. I will link a description to a crossover grade that I believe, a grading video that I believe is about as accurate as you're going to see going into HGA. And you get a really good view of how close HGA grades to everybody else, but the market will never accept HGA as a legitimate play. So do not put high value cards in HGA holders unless you're putting them in a PC, and you are never going to want to flip them. These three cards I have here: my Kyler Murray 2 of 5 green true auto, true rookie auto, my 1 of 1 Kevin Durant swatches black prism 1 of 1, and my just bumping camera, and my playoff National Treasures DeMar DeRozan autographed jersey mint 9. These are my pride and joy, these three cards, and they are going to the PWCC vault to be sent down there. That's what I do with all my stuff over $1,000. I do send it to PWCC vault and have it ready for sale if I should need it, and whatnot. But these HGA slabs, they will be going up for sale this week. I will be putting them up tonight. They will be going up for a 5-day auction ending on Sunday. So anyhow, that's my opinion. I don't hate HGA. They have a place. It's just where that place is for the market is going to be personal art cards and PC cards. Do not expect return on investment on these cards. If you're going to do it, do it for your PC, because that's where it's going to fall as the market decides that there's going to be a major crack in resub market coming, as PSA lowers their prices and starts filling up the backlog over in Jersey. So, anyhow, thanks guys. Till next time, I'm Mark. I'm out. Thanks.